jump into it. We're gonna speed run these shits because honestly, these I think there was only what one. I'm seeing four decisions, five decisions. Only five decisions. The rest were finishes. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And a lot of these fights were dog fights. To be honest with you, I had low expectations because a lot of these people I didn't know that's on the card. But we're gonna start with the women's strawweight. We have Gigi Canuto versus Carol Foro. And to start out, what a fucking fight!
Yeah, that was a war.
What a fucking fight! And I'm gonna let actually because I fuck with strawweights, but I'm gonna let Ferg take this away because it's always Ferg versus the WMMA.
Listen, okay, so for this one, I didn't really have high hopes for it just because don't really know too much about either of the people here. And dude, this thing was a fucking banger. It was back and forth. I think Gigi won. What round she won? It's been like 2 days now. I think she won round one or two, and then Carol came back at the end and started just laying it on her. Like the stand up to the ground, like it was just a high pace fight no matter where it went. There was no just like stalling in this fight, which seems to be, to me anyway, the problem with a lot of these like lower ranked fights, like men or women. Just a lot of stalling in positions, but this one had none of that. It was just straight to action. It was a great fight to watch and a great way to start off the card.
Fucking crazy way to start off the card. I will keep my eye on Carol Foro, Gigi also because
A dog.
what a fucking fight this was. Crazy fight. Yeah. So that like I said, I don't know either these two either. So watching this, it was like I said, it's pretty good. It was a pretty good fight. I was like, wow. By the end of it, I was like, wow, this is one. I was imagining you seeing this shit, and I was like, he's probably not gonna watch it, but man, this was a fucking war.
Bro. So I came in late, right? So I turned it on. This fight was in the third round, and I was gonna skip it, but then I heard them just going crazy, and I was like, let me bring this back to the start of the fight. And I'm glad I did, because I did not want to miss that one.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, Carol gets the win by decision. Crazy fight. They could have went either way, but like you said, she came in on in the second and third, laid it on Gigi, and yeah, it was fucking hell of a fight. Yeah, that's a off the bat. So
Banger.
starting off, it started this just from that fight alone. It was an A. It started off with an A, but towards we'll get into the final grades. We'll get into the final grades of the prelims and the main card as well. Next, now we move on to the featherweight division. We have Miles Johns versus Johnny Vasquez, and holy fuck.
Put him out bad.
Wow. One, I thought Johnny had Miles done for because he dropped him and stunned him. Then Miles came back within like 30, 40 seconds and flatlined Johnny. Crazy fucking fight. These motherfuckers was going at it. Miles was not toying, but he was playing into Gianni to bring it. Gianni brought it, and then Miles was like, "All right, bet," and then that was all she wrote. So that was another crazy fucking fight, a finish. Um, yeah, I have nothing else. I didn't know either one of these dudes, but for fuck's sake, wow.
So with Johns, like I'm pretty sure we picked him, and the reason for that was just because I know how good he is on the feet. It seems like he kind of loses the bigger fights that he gets, but whenever he's in there with a guy that's of his skill level, it's kind of like a toss up because he has power and he's able to get hurt and come back. Like in this fight, like you said, he got hurt. It was looking bad for him, and then he caught him coming in. What wasn't it like a check hook or was it a jab?
Leaping left hook.
It was a left hook. Okay. And then that just put him down. It didn't even look like he hit him that hard. It was just a perfect shot because he
Mm-hmm.
was coming into the hook. And yeah, he gets it done in the first round. It's a great win. I don't really know what this does for him. I don't think mean, obviously it gets him closer to getting a ranked opponent, but I think he still has some work to do in order to climb into the rankings here. But again, it was a great fight.
Lightweights on, we have Manuel Sosa and Richie Miranda. Don't know either one of these two, but what a fucking fight again. What a fucking fight again. Richie was getting tagged up like crazy, especially with Sosa throwing those leg kicks, was fucking him up with leg kicks. But Richie didn't back down. He got hurt a couple times, straight to the body, up top, and still stuck around for this shit. Uh, whoever I don't know Sosa, but man, this dude, one, he is huge as fuck. He doesn't look
I
like
was about to say, yeah.
he looks like a fucking welterweight or a fucking small middleweight. Like this dude is fucking huge for lightweight, but he is so fast and so powerful too. But man, that was a good ass fight again. Manuel gets it done by decision. Yeah, he was whooping on Richie. Richie didn't go away though, so I'll give Miranda that. He didn't go away. He stuck around, but man, Manuel was going crazy.
Yeah, he was putting in work in this fight. Like Miranda, like you said, he was staying in there, but really wasn't giving much back. But as you said, which was my main point from this fight, is I could not believe that both these guys made weight. So they both looked big, like they both did.
Huge.
And I think it's just like a frame thing. So they're not like really tall. It's just they're just wide and built.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah, I think obviously these guys are kind of green. Could be a problem though, especially because he's 15-1 now, and Miranda moved to 13-2. So both the records are great. I think if these guys string together some wins, we could be looking at ranked fighters in the future. Yeah, it was a pretty sick fight, but again, it was just kind of like one way. It wasn't really a back and forth.
Yeah, it wasn't, but like I said, Richie definitely stayed around more like longer than I fucking expected because
He can take some shots.
he can take a lot of fucking shots and come back. So, man, this is good. I don't know why it's saying main card, and these fights are on the fucking prelims. But we move. I think was Juliana Miller. I don't know. I'm following Google. I should follow UFC. I should not follow Google. That's where my
Miller, I
mind
think,
is.
was the second fight of the night. Because I was
Yeah.
thinking, like, hold on, I think that Miller was in there, but I just let you kind of.
Let's cut this out.
Miller versus Ravina
All right, you
Oliveira.
since you got it, my fucking shit is all fucked up. So since you have
That's the
it,
one that I remember, yeah. So in this fight, like with Miller, she's just her frame is a problem, especially because she goes for subs. Like she looks big, her arms are fucking long, like she has good reach. The way she fights is the same time, like no matter who she's fighting, her plan is just kind of to pressure, make them feel off, and then they slip up, and then she can get a submission off that or ground and pound in positions. And she found in the second round, got her down and got her with the choke from the back, I believe it was, and
I believe so. Yes.
rear naked, yeah. Miller, I had her picked, but again, she fights the same way no matter who she's fighting, which sometimes is good, sometimes is bad, as you can tell with her record being 5-4 in the UFC. It's kind of one of those ones where its styles will make the fight, and in this one, it was her fight to win. She went out there and did it.
Yeah, Ravina. They said that she's been taken down 4 times by opponents in the octagon in the UFC. Not
Mm.
isn't yeah. So every fight that she's had in the UFC, she's been taken down.
At Miller, that's her whole plan right there, is to smother you and get you down.
Well, she smothered her. She fucked her up.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What's next for you? The Jose Montana and Louis fight?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this one, the dog win. So Louis was a moderate sized I think he was like a minus 220. So the odds were on his side. Came out here and he didn't even really get choked. It was more of like a crank. It was
They said that Jose lost his grip and Louis tapped mid, like him
let go,
switching.
like mid slip. Oh
Yeah,
man. Yeah, I mean to me it looked more like a crank. Like I didn't really think he was cutting off blood. If he was, it was really tight because
yeah.
I did not
They said it was a
see it.
they said it was a crank.
Okay, okay. Montana is now 7-1. I think this was his first fight. Am I correct in saying that? Let me pull that up.
Yeah, you got to pull that up.
Because Louis's been around now for a few.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is his first one.
great debut.
Yeah, he's looking good. Looking good. Especially, I mean, it's hard to tell with these guys too, just because anybody outside like the top 10 are just kind of blobs in this division. Um, so it's kind of too early to tell, but he has a good frame and size, and he definitely has the ability to work on the ground. So we'll see. I feel like he's definitely not ready to make that leap yet, because imagine he goes to the ground with like a walker, his heels getting ripped
Yeah,
off.
he's getting fucked up.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know what really to do with this guy because I don't really see him being a challenger. He's just kind of a blob that's there to fight and get finishes in the first round, which he did. So hey,
All right, we move on to the light heavyweight division. We have Dayar. Not going to pronounce that last.
Nurgazai.
Nargazai. Thank you, Ferg. Dayar Nargazai versus Bruno Lopez, and yeah, it was pretty not quick. I mean, it literally a second before the fucking horn goes off. Literally like a
Yeah,
second or two before the horn
crazy.
goes off. Dyer gets it done. He hurt. I think what was it? He hurt him. I forgot what it was. He hurt him with. I don't remember. It's been a couple days, so I don't remember. Uh, was it a right? I think it was a right. I can't remember off the top of
I
my
don't know.
head.
I think he pulled him into something like a combo. So it wasn't just one. It was two. Like he
Well,
hit him with like a tap tap, like two punches, and he sat him down.
yeah, and then I think Bruno got back to his feet, and then he got dropped again.
Mm,
I
that's right.
think,
That's
yeah,
right.
he got dropped again, and yeah, don't know either. I didn't know. I think I know Bruno. I think I've seen him fight. I don't remember off the top of my head, but
Hmm.
Dyer. This is my first time seeing Nurgazai, and wow, this motherfucker is a problem. Uh, I think I forget the commentator that was with DC. Oh, not the commentator with
Oh
DC.
yeah, we don't really have him often. I forget his name, but I
No, it
thought he
wasn't.
did well.
It wasn't that. It was when Dean Thomas, Poirier, and Alan Jobin,
Alan Jaban.
Jaman, yeah, they was on a panel, and I forget who said it. It was either Poirier or Alan that Dyer fights kind of like Emilio, fuck.
Fedor.
Fedor, Emelianenko. I don't
Yeah.
want to say Emiliano. Yeah, Fedor. He kind of fights like Fedor. He says just like his wide, like that wide stance and how he throws. I think his right on his hook or something. I forget what he said on top of my head, but yeah, Dyer is it's insane. Like he is, he will be a problem. I don't know where he's going to be like for the next like year or so. I mean, hopefully we see him in the rank because from what I've seen, he's really good. It's just you got to fight the rank guys to see how good you are. So outside of that, great fight. He got a TKO. So not too mad about that. It was another finish.
Yeah, so I mean, you kind of said how they were saying he fights akin to him, and I think in the way that I would see it is he doesn't give up space, and I think it's because of his frame and size, and he knows he packs a punch, but he was not taking many steps backwards. He was controlling the cage for the majority of this fight. Um, I know he's taken some losses already. So I would be curious to see where he goes from here. As you were saying, this division is not very stacked, so I
It's
feel like if
not.
he gets another win or two, he could be getting a ranked opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with Bruno, it was kind of weird because he has this like look to him where like I don't know if you know what I mean, but if you look at him, you're like, oh, this guy's good at fighting. But this is his third loss in a row now. Like I just don't know what's going wrong for him. I guess he just
Well,
kind of
didn't he
leaves himself
fight
open.
Jacoby and
Sterling, yeah.
Sterling? Yeah, I mean, bro,
Navajo Sterling. So I mean, he's been getting
worked.
hard fights. Yeah, he's been getting hard fights, but I don't know. I don't think he's done. I think we'll see him come back and probably take a win over a lower ranked guy or some guy in his first fight, but it was a great fight. Finish again. Came at the very end of the round.
Varian.
Very, very end.
I think Asplund and
Guilherme
Pat
Pat
was the featured. Yeah, was a
featured
featured.
for the prelim. Yeah, okay.
So
Esplin came out and got it done. It was kind of a stinker, though, to be honest. I think a lot of people were expecting him to get a finish, but Pat's just kind of tough and he's good at not
he's
getting
good.
finished.
One, Pat is fast as fuck for a damn heavyweight.
Yeah.
He's not. He weighs less than Asplin. I think he weighed in at like 230, 234 or something like that. Asplin was like 264, 263.
Yep.
So, he has a size, he has a frame for heavyweight, Pat does, but he's way quicker than a lot of heavyweights. Like, these new breed of heavyweights are fast as shit. Like, their hands are crazy fast. And how their movement is, like, Pat has crazy head movement. I think it was in the second or third. He got the best of Steven on the feet.
Hmm.
He was like both of these motherfuckers look like they're hard to fuck to put away. Like Pat was taking shots, Steven was taking shots. They both got dropped. Um, and Steven, when he dropped Pat, it made him get back up. I
Hmm.
think I would just probably went to like stat guard and try to throw some hands, like throw some punches down, at least do something, you know, wear him out just a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. It's nice to see Ashman win. Like I said, his story is very cultivating for a guy who weighed, fucking uh,
Huge.
huge. Like he weighed what, like damn, half a ton. He weighed half a ton. People, he weighed half a fucking ton.
He was a fucking tank. And as you say that, I feel like we saw Pat do it a few times where he landed really hard shots to the body. I think that's how you're gonna want to beat this guy, just because Asplund has all that excess mass there.
And
I
I
think the
mean, he
body
has good
shots are
cardio.
money. He does for a bigger guy, yeah. And you got to think to lose all that weight, he's doing a lot of like strength training, a lot of conditioning training.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I feel like it's good for him, but again, if you have all that mass there, I think the body shots are the way to really hurt this dude. And we saw Pat land some big ones in this fight. Like I remember at one point I think he blasted a knee or I think it was a knee and dude, that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
Like you saw it affect him.
dude is amazing for his size. What 6'5", I believe, 6'5", 260 something. Bro is
Hmm.
insane. Like an insane guy. Still good for him that he lost all that weight and he's, making money, fucking people up and, whatever. But again, yeah, it wasn't a bad fight. Everyone wanted to see a finish between the heavyweights, but you got to give it to Pat. This motherfucker's not going to go away. Like, he's a, that's my first time seeing him. He's a tough guy to put away. Like, Steven was landing bombs on him, dropped him a couple
Hmm.
times, was in the clinch, throwing uppercuts and shit like that. And Pat was fucking taking him, like, he was taking them and he was throwing them right back at Asplin. And he dropped Asplin. He, what I mean, he was doing his thing. But yeah, it's crazy. But, like, again, good fight. Not bad. So I think that was the end of I believe that's the end of the prelims.
That was the end of the prelims, but I do want to say, and you had said a little bit about it, I like this new wave of guys where they don't weigh in at the limit. Like they're coming in at like 230, 240. We have guys like Josh, and I think Gable comes in a little light, Surreal Gone comes in a little light, Pajeda comes in light. Like I like this wave just because they're still keeping their speed. They have their foot, they can move well on the feet. They have that bounce, but they still have the power. And I think that's because we saw Kane kind of do it. Because didn't Kane weigh in like 245, 255?
I got less
Like it's
list.
been a thing, yeah.
But Kane was just straight cardio and he was on your ass all night.
And that's kind of what we see with Josh now. Because he goes balls to the wall and he just throws like a shot every second, and he doesn't fatigue. And I think it's due to the part where he's not cutting weight. He's just coming in as he would normally walk around. Maybe, he's training strength and all that, and he's conditioned well, but I think the
But he's a
fact that we're
natural
seeing
heavyweight.
guys not cut weight, yeah, it's nice. It's cool.
All right, we move on to the main card. I believe the first fight was, and again, I'm probably fucking up, but it
Ty
was
Miller and
Ty
Billy Ray
Miller
Goff,
and
yep.
Billy Ray Goff, and
BRG.
this was I never seen either of these two fight, but Goff was looking decent in the first, and then he just completely gassed out from trying to wrestle the bigger guy and Ty Miller, and then Ty used him as a fucking punching bag for the next 10 minutes until he got
Miller's a
him.
freaking freak, dude. Just the way, like, I don't know. He looks like he is not from Earth. Like, I don't know how he makes his weight class. Like you said, as soon as he kind of started to slow down, Goff, dude, he got it poured on. Like,
Yeah,
he gave him no respect, no space,
zero space.
and he was
Uh,
landing really good
he
shots.
was whooping his ass. But the thing that I'm mad about, and I think DC touched on it, he said his corner was like, uh, Golf's corner was like going into the third round. Hey, you're down. Just evade shots. Just move around, evade shots.
Yeah, they should have stopped it
Just
between,
stop it.
I
If
think.
your man's is fucking beat to shit, which he was, like he was fucked up. Yeah, he was just getting his ass beat, and it was not uncomfortable, but it was like it was going to get to that point that bro, you should stop the fight.
Dude,
Immediately.
it's just weird too, because as a coach, if your game plan for your fighter is go out there and don't fight, why even send him out there?
Yeah, there's no
You
point.
know what I mean? Yeah,
You
it's like
might
you
as
could
well
have
give
saved him
up.
that damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think Ty's gonna do good. I keep forgetting how, like, because I can see his stats for sure, and I can see like his height, reach, all that stuff. But every time he fights, I forget how big this dude is.
I didn't
Like,
know he
it is
was
shocking.
26 years old.
Yeah, and I think he just got a bonus, so
He
it's a
definitely
hundred
should, cause
G's
he
right
whooped
there
his
in his
fucking
pocket.
ass. Like
And
bonuses should be
especially,
right there.
dude, I think his next fight he's gonna come in and look even better now because he's a young fighter. He's 8-0, and he just made the most money he's ever made in his fucking life. So he's gonna, have
Right,
better
cause
camps, better
he
coaches.
got another he got a 100K beforehand. I heard.
Well, now he's even richer, dude.
Yeah,
He's gonna be training with the best guys, the best coaches, the best equipment, meal prep, like the nutritionist. Like he's gonna be living the life of a professional because
yep.
now he can afford it.
Next is a women's strawweight. We have Amanda Lemos and Alexia Tanera. And what a fight this was! For what it was, it was crazy towards the end. First round definitely went to, I believe, Alexia. I mean it was close first round, but I gave it to Alexia. Lemos started getting her shit back. I think she rocked, and I think she dropped Alexia in a second. I don't remember off the top of my head. I believe it's a second. And then there was just a dog fight in the fucking third round. Lexia started to incorporate that grappling. Lemos, stuffed some of them, got taken down, got right back up. Um, yeah, and it was just a fight to the finish in the third. But this is my first time seeing Alexia fight, and I was very impressed. Um, Never seen her fight. I only seen like not clips, but I've seen her last fights that she had. Just her her record and whatever. But Lemos, who was a former title contender, I think it's time. I think it's time.
She's old, yeah.
I
She's
think it's
looking
time.
slow. Like I don't really.
She was looking slow, but she was she
Yeah.
she rocked Alexia. She rocked her. I mean, she had her hands were going. So
So
yeah, I
for
think it's
me
time to
though,
give up.
I remember when this fight came on because the Thai fight had ended and the golf fight had ended, and I was like, man, I'm sweaty. I haven't. So I would go downstairs and I go put some food in the oven and I shower. And I left in the first round. And I remember it looked pretty even. And I came back for the third round and Ty Nara looked like she was getting kind of beaten up. But then I rewatched it and I was like, okay, it was back and forth. Ty Nara got the first and the second. And then I think the third round's the one where she got hurt a little bit, started to gas out a little bit. But also, she carries a lot of size for this division. And I don't know if
She
it's
is
her
thick.
hair, but
She
she looked
thick as
tall,
hell.
dude. I know she has like that spiked hair, but I don't know. She looked fucking tall. And it might just
Nah,
be due to the hair, but
nah. She looks
I don't know,
small.
man.
To me, she looks small, but she thick as hell.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken thick for being just like
Yeah,
built.
nah. She's just thick as hell. That's it. Like muscle, but she's like that muscle that you see on girls that are thick and fit, and that's like the body that you want. I mean, you can have any body you want. I don't give a fuck. But that's like the a lot of fitness. People want to see that type of body. That's the body that Alexia has. So it made it look like that's why she looked taller. But yeah, she. one, she got dynamite in her hand. She hit Limos a lot of times with, I think it was like was it a right down the middle or a jab, something like that. I forget. But yeah, it's like I said, I was impressed. Limos again, just veteran, very savvy. Been in title fights, been against the best women in the world, especially Zhang Wei Li. So stuffing the takedowns and getting back up and fighting and standing up and all that shit. She's very used to it, obviously. But yeah, I think it's just time for her to just step down and just retire. Honestly, there's no reason to keep going. I understand you want to fight for the title and be a contender, but man, it's just gonna be younger competition coming in, and they're gonna be better. They're gonna be stronger. They're gonna
Yeah.
be faster.
And I feel like too for her, like if you're gonna put her away, your best chance is to go for subs. Just because she's shown that she's incredibly hard to put away on the feet, and even in this fight, she showed it. She can take shots and she can stay in there and come back and stay in the fight. Tainara fought a great fight. I think she's what ranked top six now, top seven now, something like that.
No clue. I had to look.
Yes, I mean, hey, she could be getting a top five opponent next. That's exciting. I'm not really sure who's in the top five at this weight class. I don't even know who the champion is. I think it's Shevchenko, right?
What,
Is that
strawweight?
strawweight? Yeah. Is that Dern or Shevchenko?
That's Dern.
Dern, okay.
Shevchenko is the flyweight champ, I believe.
Mm.
Wait, time out. Which one? No, strawweight's 115.
Yeah,
Flyweight's
that's smaller.
125. Yeah, so uh, Dern is strawweight,
Is she? I
and
thought she was flyweight.
no,
Because
because
Zhang gave up
bantam
her
because
title.
bantam's 135, flyweight's 125, strawweight's 115. Strawweight champ is Dern because she had. I was like, well, she might as well fight Wei Li Jing.
Yeah, strawweight's Dern. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
she might as well fight Wei
Flyweight
Li Jing
Shevchenko.
because I was like, when she lost, when Zhang lost, she was coming right back down to strawweight.
Yeah, that was weird to me. I wonder if they're gonna make Zhang fight a number one contender, because that wouldn't feel right. You know what I mean? I feel like she should get a crack at the belt.
I mean, Max did it.
He did, but I don't know. Zhang defended her belt for a long time.
Well, no one could beat Zhang. The only person that beat her was Rose, and honestly, that was just a lucky shot.
It was a fluke, yeah.
A lucky shot. And then Rose gets dumped on her fucking head by Andrade. So, there's that. But yeah, I would like to see what happens with Alexia. Hopefully, she gets into the title contention. But if she has to fight Wei Lee, I don't know.
That was rough. That
That's
was
a rough
rough.
night. That is a rough fucking night for anybody.
Speaking of a rough night, Yider Del Val committed a crime in there. I don't know who the fuck cleared this fight, but shame on them. The damage took some damage. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Wasn't even a minute in. Yader Del Val threw this straight just down the pipe, and
Caught.
Darren had his hands up, did not move his head, and just took it and fell over, and that was it.
Nah. So all right.
That was bad.
So prelude to that, I thought Elkins slipped when they was in the Thai plum, Muay Thai plum. I think it was a
Hmm.
Muay Thai plum that Yair had him in, and then he throws. I forget what. I think it was an uppercut or he throws like a hook around, but Darren slips, comes back and slips. And just because he got caught, they was like, "Oh, he got dropped." I was like, "He just slipped," and then he gets punched in the fucking face and just gets fucking slept. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was
Yeah, no,
like,
that shit.
what the
I don't
fuck?
know what the fuck they were thinking with that one, because Del Vol that really doesn't do anything for him. Like he was expected to go out there and get him out in the first round. So I don't know. It doesn't really. His
It's
stock
like the
doesn't go
old
up.
bro. It's like the old horse, bro. Just take him out right between the eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sad one because Elkins was in his 40s, right?
He's 43,
43?
42, 43.
42, 42.
Either
Yeah,
or.
I don't know, man. Dude, it's crazy how old he looks compared to Jan, and Jan is older. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean that's just getting your face punched in all the time for 40 something fights.
True, true.
So there's that. But yeah, this was a quick one. 35 seconds. A rough way to go out of your career. But hey, man, look, fuck it. You made the money. You got your name out there. You got your royalties from. I think he's still in the games. So you're getting royalties still. Hopefully, I don't know how much you're getting, but you should be getting paid nicely since EA's owned by motherfuckers in the Middle East now. You should be getting paid royally now.
Mm.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Well, I just looked it up. So Elkins, the rumor is he got paid anywhere between 30K and 55K for this fight. So I don't know. At least he'll have a nice little chunk of money to go
That's
out on.
that's some
Seems a little low.
that
Yeah,
is criminally low. What the fuck? If he was a boxer, he'd have made like a mil, like
at least
1.5. Like what the fuck?
as like a
50
veteran boxer, yeah, some type of name value.
50K to get your ass beat, 33K. Like that's for us. Just like if we got into it, that's crazy. But he's been around since 2010, 2011.
Before that,
Nah,
well,
they
in
say
the UFC or what?
the UFC. He was like, I'm just going off
UFC
UFC.
2010, yeah,
So 2010. So
dude.
almost 20 years in the same fucking place, and you don't get
It's
shit.
crazy to see how fast your career can tank because he at one point he was 23-5 coming off of 6 wins in a row. Then he lost his next four and was never the same. And that was in 2018. So it's crazy to see how quick that can change. Went from 23-5 to 29-12 in 8 years.
Insane.
Yeah.
All right, co-main event time. We have Diego Ferreira versus Billy Q. Um, crazy fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy
Feel
fucking
like we
fight.
called this one down to a T though. Like
Yeah.
Diego has the power and he can, change fights with one shot and Billy Q just kind of he needs a few to do damage, and he just could not really get off the combinations that he needed in order to win this one.
I mean, he definitely had his moments with Diego,
He
but
yeah, yeah, he had moments, but
he
nothing
also
where it was like, oh, he's gonna end the fight with this.
yeah, Diego was whooping him for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Um, it's interesting how with Billy Q, he was kind of he never had power. Then he decided to move up weight classes. I just don't understand that really.
fuck it. I mean, he's towards the end of his career too, bro. So
True,
might as well
true.
do something, and you don't got to cut weight. So fuck it.
This one got awarded the fight of the night bonus.
Yeah, I mean it was. I mean, I would have went with the first girls. The girls should have got the fight of the night because that was insane. That was way. It was way more insane. Way more back and forth than this fight. Um, I think more competitive because they're not ranked. I mean, neither is Diego or Billy, but these motherfuckers been around longer than the two girls, and they put on a fucking show. So I
Yeah.
think they should got fight of the night. I think we should start doing that. We should start doing awards, like for the
Like who got
cards.
our fight of the night? Yeah.
Yeah, we should
See
start
if they
doing that.
got it right.
Yeah, we should do that. We'll figure out. We'll workshop some shit. But yeah, good fight. Got nothing else more to say. All right, I'm gonna let you take this one away.
Quill and Salkilld, mate. Oh my days. This guy came out here. See, everybody thought that if he was gonna win this fight, he'd do it with the hands, or he'd get a decision. Like he'd shut him
What
down
did what
and just kind of
remember?
craft his
Remember
way
when
to
we said
decision.
on the predictions?
Gamrot decision, Quillin KO. That was
No,
like how we were
no,
seeing
no.
it,
But
right?
what did we say? We said I said, and you jumped in and was like, yeah. If Quillen can't get this done within 2 rounds, 2 or 3 rounds, he's cooked.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad night. Gamrot, I just don't know really what I was watching out there because he wasn't fighting like himself, and he hasn't been since he fought Dan. He really hasn't been fighting like the Gamrot that we know. Uh, Quillen looked great. He looked huge. His the way he was able to duck under that shot and get him down to the ground and then apply the choke was very nice. He got the back, and then as Gamrot was standing up, he just latched up the choke. Um, Gamrot, though, I've watched this back a few times now, just like the finish. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He had his knees on the ground and then his hands on the ground, goes to sit up with a guy on your back. like of course you're gonna get choked. You gotta have a 2-on-1. You gotta have some hand fighting going on, or you're just gonna get your neck snatched up. Pause. But Quillen looked great. I think now he'll be top eight. I saw on Twitter and stuff people are saying that him and Patty's the fight to make. I disagree,
No.
just because Patty has a bigger fight ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
Ilio,
Mm-hmm.
Salkilld, I think should maybe fight Max.
Mm.
Everybody else is booked except for, well, there's the champion and there's Charles and there's Max. Everybody else is booked in the top 10 right now,
Oh yeah,
except
Rufus.
for Ben
Yeah.
Wall, and Ben Wall should fight down.
No, I say give him Salkilld.
Dude, Salkilld would hurt Ben Wall. Ben Wall's a little midget compared to him.
Oh well. Sometimes we just got.
Gamrot, but worse.
Sometimes we just got. First off, don't ever disrespect Gamrot like that again.
Gamrot's great. Gamrot's great.
You said
But Neil's
Gamrot, but
just a worse
worse.
version. Yeah.
Oh man.
Or Benoit, yeah, just a worse
Yeah.
version. I don't know, man. I do think it was cool to see because on the panel, as you were saying, wasn't Weidman, it was Joe Bain, Dean
And
Thomas,
Poirier.
Poirier, and I thought it was really cool because they train together. And I watched the post fight where he came out and they had talked to him, and I thought it was really cool just to see the way they were talking about the fight. Like with Quillen, he said something about how he knew that leaving his leg out there would be an issue, and Gamrot did roll for a leg lock at one point, and he said
Yeah,
that
bro. What
his
the
ankle is a
fuck?
little bit fucked up. Yeah. Gamrot has really good subs, especially on like joint subs, and I guess Quillen said his ankle hurts a little bit, but he was still like pumped up from the fight, so he won't really know till he gets it checked out. So I hope he's not out for, for too long. I would like to see him back for the year's up, especially because he's on the rise right now.
Gamrot should have fucking popped that bitch out of socket.
Should have ripped it.
Yeah, he should have hyperextended his fucking knee. He'd have fucking won the fight.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's a quick one. And in the first round, man, Quillen dog, this man's a fucking monster.
Dude,
Uh,
these main events have been quick, eh?
yeah, and then in the first or second round, bro, it's been insane. But yeah, Quillen, bro, sky's the limit for this guy. Give him some crazy more competition. Let's see what happens. Give him Ben Wall, call it a day. Or give him. I don't know who else to give him. Like you said, probably
Give him
Max.
Max. Yeah.
See how Max does, but low key,
Or Charles, if Charles isn't getting a title shot, fuck it.
no. Charles deserves a fucking title shot. Charles deserves the world. He deserves the world. He
That's our
deserves the
guy.
fucking world. All the homies love Charles Oliveira. But yeah, give it somebody else. Except for Armand. You can go to hell. But yeah, this is I know we're a couple days late on this. We will be doing the fucking we're gonna have to do the 331 shit again. We probably just chop that up to a fucking prediction video. Fuck it. We did a breaking news thing, but it's just a lot of things.
Wasn't breaking news by the point.
Right,
Yeah.
it's not breaking news anymore. But yeah, this is a good card. I give the prelims a B plus. It went down to a B plus. I'll give it a B plus. I give the main card a B plus, and my final grade is a B plus.
So what are we doing? Like SABCD, or are we doing SABCF?
Oh, you want to do it like that? You want to do the tier, just
Yeah,
overall? Okay.
because you
So
gave it a B plus. So what's
yeah.
like?
Oh, so okay. Well, then if I'll take away the minus and plus. So this falls on B tier.
For me, I hate to do it, but I would say D tier, just because
Wow.
outside of the main event, this doesn't change anything. There's no rankings that got shifted outside of the main event. Um, there was a few wars on the card, but it was the first fight of the night, and then what was it? The other one, the Billy Q fight. Those were the only real wars that I watched. I don't know. Like for me, like if I'm watching some, I need to be like, man, how is this gonna affect the rankings? I love that shit. I love seeing a guy who's unranked get into the rankings, or like some guy like you know what I mean? I like seeing shit change, fights that
Yeah.
matter. And for me, the only fight that mattered was the main event. Yeah, this card was kind like it played out well for sure. I was not bored watching this card, but my criteria is kind of different, I guess. Like I enjoyed it as a viewer, but nothing really changes outside of that main.
Oh, there you have it. Ferg has put this on D tier. I got it on B tier because it was a good card. Like it wasn't, it wasn't outstanding. It was just an average ass card. I mean, it's above average card. Like honestly,
Yeah,
I didn't have high hopes for this because a lot of people, like I said, I didn't know a lot of these motherfuckers. Um, but the fights, man, look, the fights were good. Like they were
yeah, the
good.
fights were great.
It was
I mean,
good.
but last weekend I think I gave what a C plus, C minus, B
Yeah,
minus, something like that.
before we start doing the tier, yeah.
Yes, I mean I can't put it above that just because we had the Jan Blachowicz fight and Sterling's now in the mix. We had that main event and Medic is on a fucking rocket to the top five.
Hmm.
Like there's movement now in the divisions. I love that shit. This one didn't really shake shit up,
It didn't, but it
especially on
was
like a fight night. That's what I'm looking for.
yeah. But like I said, it delivered on entertainment value. So I look at it as
Oh yeah,
entertaining and good fights. I'd like to see rankings and titles and all that shit too, but I would love to see just good fighting, and that's what I got. So it's on B tier for me. But yeah, I have nothing else. You have D tier, I have B tier. That's that. Uh, Overall, like I said, decent card. Fighting, it was entertaining. Wars, we had a lot of finishes. The decision wins were also, good fights back and forth or, whatever. So we will see what UFC 330 has for us. This video will be out when I fucking put it out before we put out their prediction videos by this week as well. And then, we'll come back and do the post fights, whatever. Or we might do it live. I don't fucking know. I'm fucking tired. Uh,
yeah.
so we'll do that. We definitely gonna workshop some other shit for things that we do. We need to get rolling. I know I keep saying this, and for the people who are watching, thank you for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe as well. For us, uh, we will be getting out doing the videos. Like I said, the videos of MMM. My brain is skipping. Oh
Stuttering
my
ass.
god, it's late. And MMA from around the world, we would do those reaction. I guess you can call reaction videos. We're gonna fucking do it. But yeah, we will see y'all. Fucking hell, we will see y'all before the end of the week, and then we'll see y'all after UFC 330. Islam Makhachev versus the Cuck, Aaron, Ian
A
Gary Machado.
corner.
Is it Machado Gary or Gary Machado?
Ian the corner.
Ian the
Machado
corner.
Gary.
Is it Machado Gary? I thought it was Gary.
Machado.
Oh, Machado. Is it? Wait, tell
Ain't
me. Is it
Machado like a drink.
this guy? Is it his actual last name first or her last name first?
So his last name is Gary. I'm pretty sure her last name is Machado,
Yeah,
so
but
it's
I'm
just
saying, is
Machado
it?
Gary.
Is it? Oh, it's Machado. I thought it was Gary Machado. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like a dash
Oh yeah,
in
like
between it,
my
like a
government name.
like a hyphen.
Yeah, that's my government name. But I thought it was his name and then her name. I didn't think he flip flopped that. Wow.
They flopped him.
Wow, he needs to win this title. He definitely needs. I thought it was Gary Machado. I didn't think it was Machado Gary. That's insane.
Dude, it is kind of a shame too, because with Gary, like when he was coming up, I was a fan of him, and the more every time he talks, for the most part, I'm like, shut the fuck up. But then every once in a while, he'll do some shit where I'm like, that is pretty cool. Like I saw a video where he has his other belt, and above it, back when he won that belt, he built a cabinet to display his future belt. And he's like, I've had this built for like 6 years now, and I'm finally gonna get to fill it. And I think that type of shit's cool.
It is.
That
It's
shows,
like
like you
Ilya.
believe in yourself. Yeah. But then he says more shit where it's like the women should be leading the world. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, bro.
Okay.
Like,
All
I
right.
hate
All
you.
right. All right. I gotta cut you off there. We will see y'all before the midweek going in. We will do our prediction videos. We'll have that set out. We'll have the reaction video set out. Hopefully this weekend too. We're gonna do that. We're gonna actually have time to do that shit. That's gonna be fun. And then in a little bit, we're gonna have Aaron do the legacy on UFC 6 because he
It's
hasn't
gonna be
done it,
hype.
and I've done it, and it's okay for me. It might be better for Aaron, but there's some surprises that he might like. Well, until we meet again, Uncle Man, Ferg. Like I said, follow us, Ferg and the Casual Unk. We have IG. I think Ferg is doing something. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if it's gonna be TikTok or Twitter,
Probably,
whatever he's
yeah.
gonna do. Whatever he's
I
gonna
imagine
do.
one of those.
So he might do both. I don't fucking know. I'm in charge of all the other shit. He's gonna be in charge of something because man, I'm tired. But yeah, we will see y'all then. Yeah, we're out here.